Good morning. Monday's a new set for you. This comes out of from the Long White Cloud Qigong series. It's a two-parter. We do start off sitting and then we rise to standing, some forms of each, and it's called Waking the Qi. So we will begin sitting down. I've got a chair that has no arms on it because we're going to need to go side to side, and additionally I am going to scooch pretty far forward on the chair so that I've got space behind me, and that'll allow the posture to become a little more erect. Begin with a form called Bowing in Humility. So let your head lead, just let it sink down, don't try to hold your head up, and we're just going to lean forward as we breathe out. So take a breath in, and then as you breathe out, just let your head sink, let your arms drag along, your legs lean forward. Breathing in, rise back to vertical. Breathing out, leaning forward. And we'll do between 3 and 5 repetitions of each one of these forms today. Only leaning forward as far as is in your comfort zone, not looking for pain, looking for a little bit of stretch in the lower back and the hips. And let's take one more. Inhaling it back up. And just letting your hands fall to the side. Next form is called Raising Hands to Heaven. The hands float up on the sides, palms facing away. And then coming up overhead, spiral the hands in, touch the heels together. And then we return back to the sides. All right, let's add the breath. Breathing in. And then on the out breath, spiral the hands, bring the hands overhead, look up as you breathe out. Breathing in, returning the arms to shoulder height. Breathing out, spiraling the hands in, looking up as the hands press together. This one might feel like we're breathing it backwards. One more time coming up, breathing out, spiral the hands, let the heels of the hands meet, look up at the hands, and then breathing back in as we return to shoulder height. Leaving the hands at shoulder height, now just breathing naturally. Turn your head to gaze past one hand, and then turning your head to the other side to gaze past the other hand. That last movement was called Raising Hands to Heaven, and this is surveying the world around you. Slowly turning the head from side to side, staying within your comfort zone. Don't try to turn beyond what's comfortable. You might not be able to make it all the way to the side. Just breathe naturally. One more time across. back to center, and the hands float down. A multi-part movement coming up called Beating the Heavenly Drum. We begin with our hands behind our back, and I'll show you what I have here. So the hands are here. We're going to come up and down with them. But before that, we're going to thump a little. So begin tapping up and down on either side of the spine. This is where you'll need to be sitting pretty far forward in your chair so you've got room behind you. And then after you've gone up and down a few times, start as high as you can get your hands, and then just massage down and up over the kidneys on either side of the spine. Again, we're just breathing naturally here. And then relax your hands. Bring your hands up behind your head, make loose fists, and begin tapping over the center of your head, back and forth. A few of those. And then drag your hands down on either side of your head, massaging the neck forward and backward. And let your hands go back all the way and then up and over your scalp, down your face, and then back over your scalp. We'll take 3 of those. And then when we reach the back, float your hands off your body, and then just coming over in front of the face, over the head, around the back, without touching. Still just breathing normally. Breathing in through the nose if you're able, and then breathing out through either the mouth or the nose. Breathing naturally, but a little more focus on the breath than you may have during the course of your normal day. One more time to the front. And then just release the hands to the side. Now we'll come into a little more familiar territory. Hands floating up in front, close together, palms facing each other. Keep your elbows fairly tucked in. Now, spin that ball, and we're going to rotate the ball by pushing the top hand forward over and spiraling the other hand to the top. Top hand initiates. This is called turning the center. And now let's add the breath back in. So an inhale on one turn. Exhale on the next turn. Take one more in both directions. And then let's spin our ball, flatten the palms, and let them float down. Inhaling, hands up, fold them in front of you, placing the hands on your shoulders. Take an inhale here, and then on the exhale, extend the arms as you extend one foot back, looking to the back hand, and then looking to the front hand. Hands fold back together. Now going to the other side, looking to the back hand, looking to the front hand. Hold it back in. Looking behind, looking ahead, fold it in. Other side, looking behind, looking ahead, hold it in. One more time on this leg extended, looking behind, looking ahead, fold it in. Last one. And then as you fold in, pull that leg back in. Take another inhale here. And then on the exhale, extend the other leg to the side. Looking behind. Looking ahead. Fold it in. Other side. Looking behind, looking forward, fold it in. Going 3 on each side. Breath pattern here. Inhaling as we fold it in. Long exhale as we look back and look ahead. Inhale as you fold it in. One more time on each side. Last one. As we fold this one in, inhaling, pull the legs back together. Now we go forward. Go back to the first leg. Looking behind. Looking ahead, folding it in. Last one with this leg forward. First to this side, and then to the other side. Fold this one in. Breathing out, extend. Fold in, turning to the other side. Looking behind, looking ahead, folding it in. Breathing in as we fold it in, breathing out, long breath out as we stretch. Last one on each side. One more to finish it. Breathing in as we fold everything back in. Breathing out as we let the hands just float on down. Lean forward and rise. Adjust your feet so they're just a little wider than shoulder width apart. And on the in-breath, hands float up in front. About shoulder height. This one should be very familiar. In the sequence, we simply call this one rise and fall. Breathing in, the body naturally rising. Breathing out, the body naturally melting down. And you can let your whole body sink down as you come down if you want to. Take a couple more of these. Moving on. Come all the way to the top. Breathing in, hands come all the way up. Breathing out sharply. This time we're going quick with the out breath. This is called the bounding leopard. You have seen this one before, called a breathing squat. One more time. And just let the hands float to the sides. Perhaps the oddest one in the bunch. This one's called Eagle Spreads His Wings and Soars. Take a breath in as the hands float up in front. Hold the breath, clap behind and forward, perhaps 3 times, and then pull it back in, exhale out. Inhale. Hold the breath, clap behind and forward. Breath in. Hold the breath. Clap. Let's take one more. And then relax out. Hands cross at the bottom. Form claws and sink. Release, hands cross at the bottom. As they separate, forming claws. This is dragon spies its prey. Breathing in as we rise. Breathing out as we form claws and sink down. One more time. Go ahead and cross at the bottom. This time just rise overhead. Hands stay there. And we begin to sway. Just breathing naturally again. This one's called Stir the Clouds. So let your breath be natural. And after we stir the clouds, we're going to kick up some thunder and lightning. Moving on to thunder. Picking up one foot, stomping it down. Picking up the other foot, stomping it down. Last one. And then from here, take a big inhale and then a sharp exhale. Lightning. Hands rise overhead as we inhale, sharply exhaling. A little bit like our bounding leopard. One more time, lightning. And then just let the hands fall to the side, back to our neutral, our Wuji position. And our final form in this set is called Standing in the Rain. Just close your eyes. Just take a couple of breaths here. We'll go into our normal close. Open your eyes, breathing in, hands Hands come overhead, palms turn toward the floor. Press the palms, regulating the chi. One more. This time as the hands reach bottom, turn the hands toward each other, press the fingertips together. Rise, lean forward, and turn the wheel 3 times. Last turn of the wheel, moving the chi along the microcosmic orbit as we rise, hands separate, toss one away. And then let it trace down the midline of the body. Breathing in, toss away. Follow it with your eyes. Breathing out, trace the midline of the body. One more time on each side. And this time as the hand floats down, let your hands come together, hand over hand, over the lower belly, the lower dantian. Step your feet a little closer to, just close your eyes. And we'll finish with a few more nice long deep breaths. And a fairly energetic set like that. It's a good chance that you'll feel yourself start to sway a little bit. Just enjoy that like a bamboo in the wind. And you can remain in this standing final meditation as long as you'd like. When you feel ready, take a breath in. Nice big deep one. And as you exhale, release the hands, open the eyes, and give everything a little shake at the bottom. Thanks for joining me today. We will have sessions Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week at 11, and back every day at 8 a.m. now with a shorter session, somewhere between 12 to 16, 17 minutes. Have a great Monday. We'll see you Wednesday or maybe before. Namaste.